with the team stock comp that's here, you've got plenty that can kind of follow up. So I think this is going to be a bloodbath again that really comes down to these early skirmishes.
Also, I love Maokai into any flanking top laner. So Kennen usually wants to find a flank for the engage.
Yeah, I mean, this has been a battle of the ages. It's been Fnatic when they won, was the last time in spring. Now in 2026, hoping to do the same.
Right now, Vaultbreaker from Fog of War, Broken Blade ignited down, and one more tick can get it. First blood to Imperos. Just out of nowhere, but Skewmon
+5 from the bush.
Yeah, it's crazy. Skewmon will make some use of seeing Razzle topside, getting the dragon picked up.
All about Broken Blade trying to close the gap. That slow just devastates the entire matchup. And an early start.
Caps drops down the Arcane Storm and flashes straight into Razork. Lospa's here as well to claim the kill. With Vaultbreaker charge, Skewmon will actually back away, but then he smites. It's Razork actually that gets the smite, so Skewmon is going to have to back off as Lospa's in the back pocket. Skewmon wants to deny that next grub, but he cannot do so. Razork picks up 2.
Brav interrupting Upset. Upset really wants to try and get back towards this tower as the wave is crashing. How aggressive does LeBron want to go?
I mean, if you tank up the turret, you're going to have to probably have 4 tanks in there as he goes for 1, but Upset doesn't even have to use the ultimate, doesn't use the flash. And now the flash from Razork going to the mid lane, onto Caps again. The seismic shot this time will land, but Skewmon is there. 1-for-1 trade, Razork for Caps.
Still off that early lead, controlling the top half. 1.2k gold lead.
Dragon spawned right now as Skewmon does not have the ultimate available here. Vladdy with the flick back on to Maokai. Big health bar. He's trying to stay up and healthy with the passive autos. LeBron now goes into the quickness. Charm up onto Vladdy. Caps is getting as much damage as he can down as Hansama rejoins. Now Upset tags in and Fnatic get the first kill. Hansama goes down. LeBron as well and Fnatic are doing it again.
Another win in the
something special today. Coming back from that game 1 is a tough task, but they did it in game 2, and they are continuing it into game 3. They're getting their first dragon, stopping the stacking of G2. They're up 5-1 in kills, 2.2k gold. Skewmon will go for another invade, but now he's caught out of position here as Vladdy comes in for a kill. They get one bot side onto LeBron.
Everywhere on the map.
G2 are kings, but all reigns must end as Lospa continues to play on a Broken Blade up on the top side. He used the slice. Can he get over with the dice? No, he can't. The slicing Maelstrom locking him down, and Fnatic are just not giving G2 room to breathe. Another kill.
Because they know they have the pressure boss.
Razork's doing laps right
now. Yeah. And there's the finish line.
Now finds Skewmon, goes in for the engage. Lospa flashing over the wall, finds the combo. Headbutt, pulverize, stun, chain CC. Skewmon just can't get out of there. Now comes the damage. Upset with the autos and upset with the kill. 2-0-2 for the Xayah. Fnatic find another pick.
And Sam on his own in bot lane, but topside as well.
Imperos throws out the slicing Maelstrom. Caps is coming in, but Imperos might just be able to kill Broken Blade on his own. The Ignite's taking him down, and Imperos doesn't have the damage. Caps will look for more as a dive on the bottom side here. LeBron trying to keep Hansama safe, but it's Lospa taking up all the turret shots and a TP coming in. Also surprised that Imperos' Ignite wasn't able to kill him. I think that's why he didn't go for the kill. He just thought that it would be enough as now Vladdy teleports up top side. Broken Blade. He went for the proxy wave, and now he's going to get punished for it. Another kill. Vladdy, that game 2 stats here. He was crushing Caps. And this time around as well, but we'll have to get back to that because the dive onto Imperos on the bot side. We have the ultimate coming out from Skewmon, and Imperos will just try and get back, clear out the wave, and it's going to be a matter of who gets the kill credit. Does not have the slicing Maelstrom. Stunned up by Caps. Give the gold to the victor. G2 will find a kill.
That's Skewmon getting an assist on the back end of that as well. But still, G2, I mean, we've been singing Fnatic's praises, but that's a couple of picks now. Top side, they defend bot, they get another pick bot. They're still not, just rolling over and taking this lightly. Fnatic will still get pushing mid, Rift Herald as well. So the effective gold should G2 continuing to trade effectively. I mean, you're going to be a little slow in the Terror tick on bot, so Fnatic should still be able to get it. But with Rift Herald, I think this is where Fnatic, I'd like to see them try and make some sort of play as well. I don't think you can get the full Terra's G2 as Imperios is moving, but doesn't have flash.
Yeah, Fnatic are actually sending multiple members up there. Vladdy does not have TP, so it's going to be 4 members. Blade was not spotted walking in. He pops the Dominus early and will look to go on to Imperios. Slicing Maelstroms use teleport in from Vladdy. It's off cooldown now. Slice and dice from Broken Blade. He's trying to get to safety, and in comes the Talia. Seismic Shove not going to be in range, but the Weaver's Wall will block off the escape path of Broken Blade. He's stunned up, looks to go back into onto Imperios, and Broken Blade's going to regret going for that. I mean, we're talking about where can you use it? Getting a pick on the top laner. Great time to use Herald afterwards, as they'll charge that one in and take their 4th turret of the game. And their first. Rob's even going to witness as the red buff is started up here, but now Razor just goes in onto LeBron as well. Flash charm straight in onto the carries as Broken Blade gets into their G2, are finding some magic as Hansama gets the first kill. Upset on the killing spree will answer it back, but a flash from Caps right after the stasis. Broken Blade, CC'd, stunned up, Hansama down, Fnatic with the replay, double kill to Razor.
It's a kill there to kill Kennen, but Skewmondo is already incredibly low. Caps ends up getting exhausted in the fight, so he can't really do the damage that he wants. And it's as they should be able to sneak this dragon if they're quick enough, but maybe not quick enough.
Teleport coming in here from Imperios. He still has a Slicing Maelstrom. Caps will spot him out, but an immediate Slicing Maelstrom. Imperios just says, okay, I'll take the Victor down. Goes into the stasis again, throws out the Arcane Storm. Imperios trying to get away, and he does survive, but G2 are out of the pit now. Brav goes in, and that is a steal for Hansama.
I was going to say, like, I'm less convinced that Fnatic are just going to kind of steamroll from this position if they lose that dragon. Because now if you're G2, you give up one, buy another 5 minutes, wait until that 10-minute mark, and suddenly this is a less significant lead.
Caps is looking, oh no, it's actually Razor looking at Broken Blade. Thought Caps had the target on his back because he didn't have the zonies anymore. Still no flash available, but instead they'll just crack the tier 2 turret mid, and Fnatic are still working on this tier 2 turret bot side. Clearing out the wave with the Seismic Shove, trying to get this wave in. They have 1 cannon peppering this turret, but that shouldn't be enough to actually take it down. And Baron will expire in 50 seconds.
Razak moved across to enable Imperios to start to threaten this flank opportunity, but with the next wave coming through, I think that's where Fnatic, they could try and look for the dive. TP available for Vladdy to come back.
And he backs, heals up, immediately TP's in, just as you had said. So Gravity Field to try and stall up those minions, but Fnatic have enough pressure to take the final tier 2 upset, do this while the rest of the team's around the Baron, because worst case scenario is G2 tries to go for the Baron while you get the Dragon. It's not even the soul, so they'll pick it up. Just stand in the fountain, but he does get the big item spike, but they did not spot the Baron in time. Fnatic are able to sneak it away. Didn't feel confident to walk up. They said, let's wait to go for that fight because they didn't have the tools yet.
But you've still got, like, only, I say, oh, TP in behind Broken Blade.
It's a TP coming in plus a Weaver's Wall. Broken Blade is the target right now. He has the flash available. He has the dominance. He's going to turn it back around onto Vladdy. Dodges the Seismic Shove, but he's going the wrong way. He's channeling the TP, but there's Razor to stop it. Upset on a rampage, and Fnatic find a pick in
scenario. But now, back in front of the base, what can they do?
They have another opportunity. This still could be their moment. Vladdy takes that turret in the mid lane. Inhibitor is now exposed as Fnatic have multiple members hovering between mid and top. The engage tools, they can pull the trigger on either side here. So Lebrov and Hansama are trying to fight for some space there. Give Broken Blade that avenue to clear out this wave. Give Caps avenue to get some poke down here. But the next Baron empowered wave is coming in, and now the Weaver's Wall to try and block off G2. They're stuck on one side. Got to clear the wave, and they do. So G2 hold the line for now.
It's fake pressure from Fnatic. They know, or G2 know that Razork is never going to pull the trigger under there. He's jumping into Lebrov, jumping into Hansama, and
He's jumping in right now, but Imperios flashes over. There's the exhaust on it, but it does not matter. Lebrov goes down. Razork dives out of Hansama. He's got to flash away, and upset with the kill means it's a 3-man defense for G2. Fnatic are about to make it happen. They're under the Nexus turrets of G2. They're diving out of Broken Blade. They take down the Crocodile. It's up to the carries. It's up to Hansama and Caps. Kings fall, dynasties crumble, and Fnatic are the spearhead of the revolution of spring. They'll be the first team to make G2 fall. GG, Fnatic take the series.